Hey yo, this is YetiWhiskers, and welcome back to the Cave of the Yeti. And we're actually in the cave today. Woohoo! So today what we've got planned is to work a little bit on the room I was talking about last time, where we're going to be keeping a record of our projects. So I'm going to go ahead and jump in there, show you what I've done, and we'll do a little bit together and kind of see, I don't know, kind of see what happens. Anyway, so that is planned for today. I will catch up with you guys in just a second. Alright, so I kind of wanted to show you guys where I've put this room. It's just right around here through our auto smelter that we made in the last episode. I want to show you what I've been working on. I've kind of got the design figured out on the first little bit here, and then I've dug out quite a bit this way, and I don't know if this is going to be enough room. We'll have to see. I'm kind of thinking not, but yeah, we'll see. Anyway, so this is what I've got for the design so far. Let me know what you guys think. Originally I was going to try and keep it kind of natural cave theme, but then I just got to building and this is what happened. So what we've got is we've got these columns and stuff, and then the red I like kind of pop with the color, and then I've got the black stained glass up top. And then the plan is when we finish the project, so like this one, we put the auto smelter and then we put the date that we finished it. We'll put it in a little item frame above a redstone lamp, and then when the lamp is, like, the project is actually completed, we can change the name of the item that we're going to put in the frame for the date, and then we will also turn on the redstone lamp. So look, if you look over here, pull this item off real quick, you'll see that this is empty and then the redstone lamps are off. You'll see that all these actually are off. So when we actually complete the project, we can go in and I just put a lever on the back side of that and flipped it on. But so this item here is an iron farm suggested by Taylor HD Gaming in the last episode in the comments. So that is something I have an iron farm, but I need one that works all the time and not just when I'm in the chunk. So what I've decided is to get a better iron farm going in my spawn chunks. So for those of you who don't know, the spawn chunks are always loaded in your game, so they'll always be running the iron farm. So then I can just run back and grab what I need, and I don't have to sit there and AFK by my iron farm for a while. So that's the plan for there. And then I've got the red carpet here. Part of the reason for that is, let's see if I can find a torch real quick, just to hide the torch under the carpet right there. Works really well. Then it lights it up and you don't have mobs spawn in your area. So this is the design I'm going for. Let me know what you guys think, if you like it, if you think I should go to something a little bit more, I don't know, more natural, like cave feeling, like. And then the other question I have for you, we'll jump back in this way, is then do I keep this kind of a cave feel that I want? I obviously have a lot of work to do in here to make it look better, you know, add some textures, put some dirt in here maybe, just make it feel more like a cave. Or do I go with something that matches more with our project completion room? Anyway, let me know what you guys think. I'm not 100% sure on what I want to do yet, so because I don't know yet, we're going to do this room instead. So I kind of want to walk you guys through this real quick. I'll pull out some of my supplies. We've got a box over here of some of the stuff we've been using. Just make sure we've got these and these, some andesite. Let's see, we're going to need redstone torch as well. We'll need this. The banners we will need also. Okay, this will be a good start. So basically what I've done is, you know, keep it fairly simple, not used a whole bunch of different blocks, but you just go stair, space, stair, and then back here we've got a stair, and then from here on up we just place a bunch of red stained clay. Make sure we don't miss any of the spots back here. Oh, get ourselves a little extra. Anyway, kind of wanted to take a break from some of the technical episodes. I feel like I've had a few of those recently, and I don't know, some people love them, some people don't. I personally like to watch technical videos as well as building videos, don't get me wrong. Some of my favorite YouTubers are builders. Scar, I think I've mentioned that the first time, my first video, but I do like to every once in a while watch some technical guys too. So I figured I'd try and mix it up. I'm not very technical myself. I'm trying to learn. I think I mentioned in my very first video, that was part of the reason I wanted to start YouTube, was to kind of learn, to visually see the progress of me learning some of the more technical things in Minecraft, including, you know, redstone and automated farms and things like that. So let's jump down here. Let's see, we're gonna need another stair here. And then to get this little tiny little block here, I'm sure most of you guys know that, but how to do this, but for those who don't, it's just simply adding a stair like this in each little thing. And then I didn't grab any chiseled stone, but I think I may have one right there. Okay, and then I've got a few of these. So to make a chiseled stone, all you do is take 2 slabs like this. Nope, you don't do that. You have to take the slabs of some of these guys. I'll show you real quick. The stone brick slabs. And then you get the chiseled stone brick, I think is what it's called. I think that's what that said. Anyway, so that's how you do that. It took me a long time to figure that out. I always just had to go find them or just do them in creative and ignore them otherwise. But so this is basically the same principle of design. And then I've got, what I'm going to do is for each of the different projects that I have, I will try and find an item that relates to them. So, you know, the iron farm, obviously iron ingot, that makes sense. Auto smelter, furnace makes sense. Some of them are going to be a little bit more tricky, but I've got about, I don't know, 10 or 15 different ideas for projects, bigger projects that I want to get done. And we'll go ahead and, you know, make a little section for each of those. So I think what I'm going to do next is I'm going to go ahead and do another section, and then I'll jump back to you and we can talk about some of the projects that I've got as far as ideas for the future. And then I'd love it if you guys left some comments. Let me know what you thought would be fun to see, what you think I've left off my list for sure, some things that you need in survival. And anyway, yeah, so I'll go get another, I don't know, a few of these done. We'll see how many I can get done in the next little while. And I'll jump back. And welcome back. So that little noise you heard at the very end of the last little section was my cat. She was very unhappy at the time, but she's been taken care of. She was out of food, I think, and also wanted outside, both of which have been taken care of. Anyway, so I just did a couple more sections on each side, and then I started running out of material. So I'm going to have to go do that in between, and then maybe in between episodes, and then maybe when I'm done I'll show you what's going on. But I want to show you the ideas that I had for some of our bigger projects here. So let's go ahead, and I've already named these with the anvil. So I've got a horse stable, I've got a bunch of saddles from AFK fishing, and you know, what's a farm without a horse stable? And then I've got a barn for cows, and some of these I'm going to try and automate as much as possible for food sources. I know there are some designs out there on YouTube and stuff for how to automate as most as you can anyway. Some cow farms so you can get yourself some steak easy. Barn for sheep, same thing there for food, and both for that and also for the colored wool. So we'll do probably like 16 different stalls for the 16 different colors of wool that you can get. I'm also going to do a chicken coop, and I know for sure there's an automated one of those. I've used it before in Total Craft, and I don't think I've used it in this world yet, but anyway, there's a fully automated way to do that, and we'll get that going on top of the chicken coop. And then we'll have a pigsty, rabbit hutch, and then down here some not meaty type farms. We're going to have ourselves an auto wheat farm. I've got a really good idea for that, different, unique, that I've got going in creative. I haven't worked out all the kinks yet, but we're getting pretty close, and I think you guys will enjoy that. And then we're going to use this similar design for our auto carrot farm, potato farm, and beetroot farm. And then we've got an auto pumpkin farm and melon farm, and those I think we may combine together. From what I understand, if you plant a potato, or not a potato, but say a pumpkin next to a melon, they tend to grow quicker or something like that. They seem to be more efficient. I think I saw a video where they was talking about that. Anyway, and then we're gonna, you know, as much as we can, automate a sugarcane farm. It'll probably just be let them grow and push a button, and it'll harvest them for us. Then we're also gonna need a slime farm. And then the last thing here is the villager trading area. I think I've talked about that in one of my videos. We've got the villager breeder, and I've been working a little bit on the downtown area, which is what I want my villager trader to be. So I'd like to get that one complete. That'll be a bigger one. Trying to think if there's anything else that I have. A guardian farm eventually. I don't have that hooked up. I don't have an item for that yet, and that's a long ways off. I really don't like the sea temple things. Sea monuments, whatever, like ocean monument, I think that's what they call it, with all the guardians and all that. That's not fun. So we'll go ahead and we'll put as many of these into item frames as we can. But I also want to give a big shout out to Mazoodle1234 and Silver Fox 15987. Give them the special shout out today. They are friends of mine, and we're hanging out in Discord tonight, and I wasn't able to hang out with them, so I am giving them a special shout out. Thanks, guys. Appreciate it. Appreciate the support. And anyway, that is all that I've got for today's video. I hope you guys have enjoyed. Let me know if I've forgotten anything important in survival. I'm sure we'll come up with ideas later on. And then again, if you do give me an idea for a build, I will be sure to put your name in it, just like Taylor's over here. You'll get credit for it. I feel like that's important. And hopefully we can get some of these projects knocked off, and including the rest of this room. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll catch you next time.